Well, I think the organization is moving in an amazing direction as far as kind of the roster turnover. Getting Sabonis in here was huge. I had the privilege to play with Kevin Herter when he was in Atlanta. Malik Monk last year. Trey Lyles had a great summer. It's so much talent with a very, very deep team. I think Mike Brown brings the wisdom. Being in the league for 31 years, he has kind of a bird's eye view of what it takes to win championship basketball, and I feel like he's articulating well enough to kind of cover everyone. Myself and Harrison being in the league 11th season, and then to a guy like Keegan who's a rookie. I think everyone's kind of buying into that. We had a very, very productive meeting last night, and we're all looking forward to it. I think the city is looking forward to it. It's been a long time coming. The collective energy of the city, the organization, the player, the team, and everyone involved is moving in the right direction.
Do you still find yourself kind of trying to instill that sense of belief?
For sure. Yeah, because it's early in the season and you're coming off the summer, you're feeling good, and it's just something you got to sustain. You always got to keep that. It's like a pilot on the stove. It's not necessarily flaming, but it's always just kind of constant there. You got to keep that belief because it's a long season. You got the league opened it up to where 10 teams now can make the playoffs. So just focus on, continuing to get better each game, each day. You step on the floor, take advantage of your off time, really resting and relaxing, recharging, whatever you need to do, and come back and let's go to work.
What's your thoughts on playing defense for this squad? This is your second time around, and that's one of the essential things that has to happen here.
Yeah, see, I think when we talk about defense in the NBA, there's a lot of misconception with how it's viewed. A lot of defenses, how well the team is, together, the togetherness of a team. Am I going to sacrifice, for my teammate? Am I going to have my teammates back? If my guy get beat, am I going to be low man? If my teammate turns the ball over, am I going to sprint back and make a play for him? Those are all winning plays. Championship mentality plays, next play mentality. Those are the things that we're going to have as as the Sacramento Kings this year to kind of get over the hump. I've echoed this. This is just kind of my message. The more talented teams can play well for 3.5 quarters, but the last 6 minutes, the team that's together is the one that's going to prevail. And I think if we're together, we can eke out 4, 5, 6 games down the stretch to really help us position ourselves in a place to really make a push when the time's right.
How different does it feel this time around than when you were here 3 years ago?
Well, I actually feel this is the best I felt personally in such a long time. I had a really, really great summer. Just kind of resetting. I took those first 10 years and kind of closed that whole chapter, big, heavy novel, just dust and stuff flying. So I'm starting anew, and this is I feel like I'm basically in the same position. You look at contract, non-guaranteed. This is like my rookie year all over again, but with 10 years of experience. So for me, I've been here, and I think with my approach, I'm just going to help push everybody else, and we're all going to elevate together. But it feels great. The first time I was here, I really wanted to return, because what we had going and COVID kind of stopping all of that. We had a really big game against New Orleans that night. It kind of positioned us. I think we had a chance to go AC with like a half game back or something. So take that away from us, and then going down to the bubble with this team and spending so much time with the people in the organization, you really build a bond. So, I was definitely missing Sacramento. I love the feel here. I love, just that the guys, they want to win. Everybody wants to win up here. The fans, see little kids running around with their Sac Proud shirts on. It feels good.
You talk about that night a lot, the night that COVID kind of shut down that game. It was, in some ways, like a playoff preview here in Sacramento. What was the belief like going into that game, taking the floor before all the COVID stuff happened?